fortunes of the British Powerboat Company are synonymous with those of the owner, Hubert Scott Payne. Born at Shoreham by the Sea, he took over Supermarine, winning the Schneider Trophy for seaplanes 3 times before selling the company at an undisclosed fee. On the 30th of September 1927, he bought and renamed the Hythe shipyard in Hampshire with the intention of using aeroplane technology to transform it into one of the most modern mass-production boat-building yards, not just in this country, but the world. Whilst T.E. Lawrence, better known as Lawrence of Arabia, was employed as his right-hand man, he developed Miss Britain 3, now on display at the Greenwich Maritime Museum, which perfected the new technique of planing over the water instead of ploughing through it, allowing smaller vessels such as the power boats and motor torpedo boats to travel at much greater speeds. From 1930, the British Powerboat Company supplied seaplane tenders to the Air Ministry, commencing with RAF 200, a 37-footer powered by twin 100 brake horsepower Meadows petrol engines, giving a maximum speed of 29 knots. Some of the later ones were fitted with Perkins S6M diesels. The British Powerboat Company also marketed their own modified Napier Sea Lion engines under the name Power Marine Engines. This article, written for the magazine Motor Sports, is significant because it was written after the 3rd of August 1931, when the factory burnt down, and mentions that it was rapidly rebuilt as a modern and efficient boatyard. As well as a naval architect and engineer, Hubert Scott Payne was a consummate salesman, something that went against him in some circles, and the article is an obvious pitch for customers, stressing the success of his powerboats in racing, as well as the connection with the armed forces. The article is also not afraid of advertising for business, describing the welcome received at the boatyard with less formal salesmen keen to meet the customer's needs. The article refers to various models produced at the time and includes a photo of the Sea Queen, stressing the accessibility of the different craft and that the boatyard is working day and night to fill orders. During World War II, the boatyard was notable for encouraging women to join the workforce, and an academy was established at the now Priory Hospital in Marchwood. However, Hubert Scott Payne's designs did not find much favour in this country, and although they built large numbers of motor torpedo boats, high-speed motor launchers, motor gunboats previously known as motor anti-submarine boats, he moved to the United States with a prototype designated P9, which performed so well in the plywood derby that the President is reputed to have asked how many could be built and how quickly. Now acknowledged as the forerunner of the American PT, or Patrol Torpedo Boat, this was the vessel that was captained by the future President J.F. Kennedy and rescued General MacArthur from Corregidor. All unfinished contracts were cancelled at the end of World War II, and the British Powerboat Company closed in 1946. Hubert Scott Payne was never officially honoured in this country and eventually died after a long illness in the United States. Today the boatyard is reclaimed land and almost forgotten.